Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon. Hi, everyone. How are you all doing? I know you haven't seen our faces for a little while. Well, together. Hope you all are doing good. Um, Today we wanted to talk about, why do you want to start an online business, and what is your purpose? Everyone have their reasons for starting an online business, and we just want to delve into what is your purpose and why you should have a purpose for starting an online business. All right, Jasmine, take it away.
Oh, hi guys. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Yeah, and we are back. We haven't been like Jill said for just a few days or so, but yeah, we were just talking about starting an online business definitely with a purpose. And people focus on different things, when they're starting an online business. But we think by having a purpose, a really online purpose-driven business, that you will definitely be more focused, so that when challenges and different things come your way, because you will have challenges, it's not all going to be smooth sailing. Because you have that purpose, you are going to be a lot more focused, so within our business there's so many things that we could focus on, and one of the big things is, yes, there's passive income, but we're really trying not to focus on that, because there's so much more to our online business than focusing on money or whatever. What we really want to emphasize is that running this online business can really provide you with a huge life change, and that's what I really want to share this out there more and more, to say this is for people that you're in a situation that you don't want to be in, and you want to be out of this, whether short term or long term. You are looking for something different, you're looking for a purpose, and that's why you're looking for an online business. So that's my first point.
Yeah. Honestly, we all start an online business or a side hustle for more money. Honestly, I'm
Mhm.
just gonna put it out there. Honestly, we all
Yeah.
start for money, right? Extra money, But there should be a more underlying reason why. Because yes, we want money and we want more money, but why do you need that money, right? Why do you need that flexibility when it comes to an online business, right? And everybody have their different reasons, right? Whether it's like you're a registered nurse, you burned out, you just want to reduce your working hours, or you
Keep
just
going,
want.
Jail. I'm just gonna plug this in. Yeah, keep going. 1 second.
Okay, no problem. You just want to reduce your working hours, or you're just thinking about retirement. What is your reason why, right? Whether you want to be more flexible when it comes to your family, you want to, be in you want to be in an online business to help others to succeed, which this is business is all about, right? Or you want that time freedom, you want that ability to, work from anywhere you want, work at any time at your own pace, what is your reason why? Because as Jasmine said, challenges will come. It's not
Mm-hmm.
a matter of it might come. Challenges will come. All of us as business owners have challenges, right? Even though we just don't come out here and say, oh my gosh, I had this challenge today or whatever, right? All of us have challenges, whether it be, sometimes, the platform that you're working on might be shutting you down, right? A lot of us have that, right? Whether you might have a month or a week where you have a slower sales volume,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or you have learning curves, like maybe you're not getting, to that point where you're learning, something and you're just not getting it, right? Or maybe self doubts, right? Some of us will go through that, you're doubting yourself. Oh my gosh, like, could I really do this? Like, you
Mm-hmm.
already start a business, but could I really do this? That's self doubt. So all these challenges will come, and if your main reason is to just get a lot of money, it might not work, right?
Yes.
When you have a
Mm-hmm.
purpose and your business is purpose driven, that will motivate you to keep on going even when the challenges come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we talk about both, Jill and I have just kind of focused on creating a real impact instead of focusing on, money or whatever. It is about helping people, not just ourselves, but others to, create that wealth for themselves, to get out of that situation, to create that skill, to change their environment, to change their life. So about positive change. One of the other things about having that purpose driven business for me is I stay more motivated, because when I have that long-term goal to say, this is what I'm looking at for the future, even those moments where things aren't working out as well for me, maybe I'm not making as much as I would want to or whatever, I still have that motivation that actually comes what may. This is my passion. This is my purpose. This is my goal. This is what I've set out. And so I'm going to remain consistent and committed to that purpose, to make sure that no, I'll achieve it. So sometimes I might have to even change my goalpost. I might set a goalpost to say, okay, by the end of the year, I want to do this. I want to change, or inspire so many more people, maybe another 5 or 10 or whatever. And I don't get to that goalpost. And I might think, okay, I might need to add another 6 months or whatever. That's okay. But because I still have that purpose that this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, that just helps me to stay more motivated. And I very often have a stronger motivation as well to run my online business. Because guys, remember, you're at home and you're running your business from home. Yes, you have your coach, you have your mentor, and you have the community, but you have to push yourself. So you always have to be thinking about having a positive mindset and having the stuff that really motivates you. So that's one of the things for me about having that purpose-driven business, is that it really motivates me to carry on.
Yeah, and when you think about career-wise, right? You starting a job, right? That's one of the questions that comes up, like why? Why do you want to do this job, right? Me as a nurse, that came up. Why do you want to be a registered nurse? Because you need to have that reason why. And when I started nursing school, that was a question that we had to answer. And you know what? We had to write an essay about why do you want to become a registered nurse? Because it has to be a really good purpose, right?
Mhm.
You can't just say I want to be a registered nurse because I want I want money. I heard the salary is really good and I need this money. No, but I'm positive that nobody put that in that essay, right?
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
my reason for becoming a registered nurse, wanting to help people, restore health, and I had a lot of reasons why, right? So just think about that. You had a reason for starting a particular job or career, right? So this online business, you need to have a reason too, because that
Mhm.
is what will keep you in focus. It will keep you consistent in your business. It will help you to keep going. And I just talk about the challenges that will come, like when these challenges come, but it will just give you that, and then it gives you that peace of mind, right? That what, I'm doing this for a reason.
Yes.
Soon
Yes.
I will get out of what I'm going through, right?
Mhm.
Doing this
Mhm.
for a reason, and that gives you that peace of mind that even if you're still working, right? A lot of people working alongside their job, even though you're still working with your job, you show up different.
Mhm.
You show up different because now you're running an online business and you have a purpose. You not just have this one job and you're stressed out about it and you have nothing else going through for you. But you have
Yes.
something
Yes.
else in the back burner to say, hey,
To look for,
no,
yeah, to look forward
go to
to. Yeah.
work. And that's okay. I will deal with this.
Mhm.
But I still have something in the back burner that is gonna help me out. So you have that
Mhm.
peace of mind that you are doing something for a purpose here.
Yes, yeah. And you know what? Because this is a global business, we can reach people all over the world at any time. It just depends on how we decide to share our awareness and do our marketing. But having a purpose as well builds that trust with individuals, because if I have a purpose for my business, and when I'm like I'm sharing with you here about the purpose, but if I was to share my purpose and why I started this business, and you understand it, it encourages those people that are looking to start a business as well to have a purpose for themselves, right? To build, and it builds that trust between you and those individuals. Like, right, Jasmine and Jael, they've been really open about having a purpose. This is why they started this online business, just like they started their nursing job or being a soldier or whatever. So it builds that trust when we're sharing this to say, right, I was very vulnerable at one point. I was thinking, goodness, I'm going to be the only provider for my family when my husband was ill or whatever is happening. And sharing this with people makes you realize that not are we're human. We're, just your average people that decide that no, we want to change. So it's also about building that trust with people that are hearing our story as to why we wanted this online business, as to why we decided that actually we want to have a purpose. It really builds that trust. It builds something really meaningful, and encourage those individuals as well to have that mission to say, right, no, I want that change as well. It's not just about money, it's about the flexibility that they're talking about. It's about the time freedom that they now have. It is about the learning. They've learned so much and they're running a business online when we're sharing this and sharing about our purpose as well. So it really supports people and it builds that trust, and people are more able to stay loyal when, we have that purpose and we're sharing that purpose as well.
Yeah. So we don't want this to be too long, but I want to leave you with a task today. Whether you send it as a message, send us a message. Why do you want to start
Mhm.
an online business? Why? What is your purpose for starting an online business? Share it with us. You can put it in the comments here. We can see it, or you can send us a message. What is your reason
Yes.
why? Like, why do you
Mhm.
need to start an online business? We would love to
Yeah.
see it. It's okay if you're a little shy and you want to send us a message. That's fine. But I
Yeah.
really want to see what is your purpose for starting, right? And if it's
Mhm.
just money, no.
Yeah. That's not
Right?
enough. That's not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've learned a lot along the way, Jail. You're right, because when I started it, that was part of it. Yeah, but it was driven by something. It
Right.
was because, oh gosh, yeah, because my husband wasn't well and other things was happening and his diagnosis, I thought, right, it could be that I'm the main breadwinner. So yes, I would love to earn an extra 1,000 or 2,000 pounds per month or whatever. So you're right, that's a part of it. But you know what? As we become a part of this business, and there's a lot of learning in this, and we're getting very seasoned in this online business, we realize that money is not all. If we join a business and we want and we're changing people's life and we're getting them to find their passion and their purpose, that is far more valuable than money, because money flows and comes after. So yeah, I just want to leave that thought with you. But yeah, let us know why. If you don't want to do it in the chat, send us a private message. We can talk more about it. And also, guys, yeah, just follow our pages, like, share, and then when we come on from time to time, you'll see us on the live, and we definitely share as many topics as we can. We try and answer as many questions as we can, or different questions each time. Yeah. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you as well, JL, as always.
Yes. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day, okay?
Guys, you know what time it is for her in the morning? Tell them, JL.
See you in the morning.
Oh my goodness. It's now 10:15 here. So yeah, goodness, you're up very early. I'm here in the UK and JL is in Atlanta. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Stay blessed.
Take care.
Bye-bye.